Okay, hello everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK, coming to you from a dark, sun-setting Lincolnshire in the UK. So I'm having another go at filming, evening filming, so we'll see what this is like. Do you feel like you're in a different place, those of you that are with me normally? Yes, I have got a different arm on my camera, so we'll see. Obviously I'll be learning to position it again and how high I need it to be and all of those things, but yeah, fingers crossed things are going to get better. I won't be kicking you, that is for sure. So hello and welcome to everybody, especially those who have just joined me new and don't know what I'm talking about, and hello to those who are normally with me and welcome back. So tonight I'm going to film the video for the Tatty Treasure and Friends Facebook challenge, which is, yes, let me get it right because I have got my planner here and I have got it written in the planner. Bear with me, it is, well I haven't got it written in the planner, I've got it a piece of paper in the planner. The January challenge is finishing the unfinished, okay, and this is the challenge that Justine, one of the admin on Tatty Treasure and Friends Facebook group, has set. It's my turn next week, I'll be setting the challenge, but this one Justine set, and you have to, if you want to take part in the challenge, you have to produce 4 pieces, finish 4 things that have started. So it could be ephemera that you've started, it could be a journal that you've started, it could be as loose as you know, some papers that you've printed off and not done anything with, something that you've bought and is just sitting on your desk. You know, you've started it because you bought it. So it really is as loose as that. And this is the 3rd week, so what you need to do is you can do 1 each week, or you can do 4 in the last week. All you need to do is put up photographs on the Facebook challenge under the correct thread that Justine will put up each week, or your video. You know, if you do videos, put a video up there, and then you'll be entered into the prize draw. Okay, so you will recognise this probably if you've been with me a while. So this is one that I did on the very first week, on week 1, that I began to complete, if that makes sense. Yep, and I certainly didn't get through it. I said it would take a lot more than 1. So when I've done the 4 challenges, I'm going to come back to this and yeah, and finish this. So the very first week, I'm not cheating, it just needed longer than 1 video. Yeah, that piece from the first week will be done and I will share it with you. Last week, I think, oh yeah, last week I did the master boards that are waiting, and I have to say I've got all sorts of bits and pieces that I start because that's what I like to do. I like to dabble and play, and you know, if I see somebody do something, I like to, you know, pop to my desk quick and have a quick go at one of them perhaps. And this is why I end up with things like this. So this is just me, you know, grabbing out of little boxes or little piles or things around, anything. So I was quite ruthless, anything that's not completely finished. You know, for example, that tag, it's obviously a kit tag, and you could call it finished if you don't want to embellish it, but it hasn't had the hole punched out, it hasn't been inked round, that kind of thing. So, you know, lots of little things like that want finishing. Or I've got, you know, that's the same. So it's a kit tag, it's not finished because it hasn't been punched, it hasn't been backed, it hasn't been inked, yeah, that kind of thing. So let's have a look. And I know a lot of people are saying to me they love to look through people's stash of things they've made, or papers, or junk on the desk, and yeah, I feel you, because I do too. It's absolutely what I love to do. So I'm assuming you're going to enjoy looking through this little pile of stuff, and I have to admit I do like looking through my own piles of stuff as well. You know what I mean? When you've had them there a while, you forget they're there. You know, for example, this has been kicking around for a week or maybe 2. You know, and it was just a piece of scrap paper, and this flower fell on it, and I just thought, oh, I like that. So I just stuck it on, and I haven't done anything else with it. You know, all it needs really is backing. You know, backing, trimming round, maybe sewing, but it's not finished. It's just sat there. Yeah, so that kind of looks finished, doesn't it? I wonder if I've put it there because it's a bit thin. It could probably do with something a bit thicker inside it, but other than that, it's completed. So I don't know. Let's have a look. So this is just a piece of scrap paper from you know, video 2 days ago. That's Stamperia paper. It could be made into something, so let's put that there. Oh yeah, this isn't an undone, this is finished just about. I got this out because I wanted to make some more. This is something that I played with yesterday, so it is William Morris paper that I cut up for something and didn't use, and I just turned it into an envelope. Well, I didn't, did I? I just folded it over thinking, oh, that'd be a nice envelope. Folded it over around the edges, and then I didn't like what I could see inside, so I got a piece of scrap paper and stuck it on, and it's, you know, it wants sewing up and an embellishment, and then it's ready to go. Yeah, so these are all the little things that I'm going to try and finish off, or some of them in this video. Okay, so 4 tags that I got, yeah, need backing and maybe stitching round and into stash. So this seems to be let's have a pile of tags that need completing, because that seems to be quite a theme, doesn't it? So tags and other projects at the moment. Right, and I think there's a lot of these in here. And I think I might be making piles that you can't see. I was going to see if I could pull you out a little bit so you can have more of a view. Let's have a look, is that better? Just so that I can create a pile or two. I think I've maybe got room over here. Right, so hopefully you can see that. They're tags waiting to be done, and these are going to be masterboards because there's a lot here that have been cut up, you know, but nothing done with them. Obviously that goes that way, so it wants cutting into either journal cards or pockets, doesn't it? This is a lovely piece of scrapbooking paper that's come from Dream with Caroline, and I wanted to make it into a tag, so I'm going to put that with the, we'll call them tags and journal cards. Yeah, this is something that I did on video, and yeah, I feel like it's too big. I want to cut it down. I haven't got an awful lot of room, but the reason I haven't been using it, let's do a few things, shall we? Yeah, I think it might need cutting down there, and then it will be a proper pocket, won't it? So where can I go there? Yeah, and it needs some embellishment on here still. Needs what does it need? A label, of course. It always needs a label, doesn't it? When the question is what does it need, if there isn't a label on it, the answer is always a label. Possibly too big. Another possibility. I'm just waiting for something to go. Yes, that's the one. They're all quite big. No. Yeah, I think it needs a little pop of colour. Maybe a small, like a Tracy label up the top. I just need to ink that because it's got a very white edge. That's better. No, I'm not feeling it after that, but I did just spot that, which I quite like. No. What are you doing in here? Yeah, so these labels are mostly from, that's nice. In fact, I would think 99.9% from Nanine at Collage Type. So there will only be an odd little thing in here, possibly. That's not hers. And there's a nice little one as well. I'm quite liking that oval. Ink it up. See, this is why it takes so long. I haven't decided if I'm embellishing or if I'm sorting, or but if I can get this one done, whoops, it's not far off done, I can just put it into stash and it will be out of the pile. Yeah, there's no way of knowing which way up that goes. Oh, it's got the same writing on as that one. Maybe. Oh, that's nice. That's got half a ticket on it, and maybe. There's lots of maybes going on, isn't there? What's that? That's tiny. That's a teeny tiny. Let's ink it. I think it's definitely going to be a Tracy label up there, just because you know, the deep colours around the edges. So let's see if I can grab a couple in my fingers. Oops. Yeah, so I'm thinking a red or a green maybe. Yeah, that's just too pale for this in this instance. If that red one's really calling to me straight away, yeah, straight away I like that. So that's a definite. Is there anything else? Yeah, I don't really want to drag the whole drawer down because I'm running out of room down here. Green. Yeah, I think that it's like a mauvey lilac-y colour. Maybe. It's clashy, isn't it? Is it too big? I wonder if one, I'm just wondering if one would be too small. Let's fold it over and then I won't have lost the, yeah, one is definitely too small. So do I just want that? No, I definitely am missing that when it's not there. So maybe the colour's not right. Maybe I do want green. Right, let's tear this one across. Oh, they're not perforated. Yeah, I think that's going to be better. Right, I've lost the little black pin out of my art glitter glue. I lost it earlier. And yeah, normally when I pack away I find it, and I've packed away and I haven't. So I should have inked that maybe, shouldn't I? Yeah, so I don't know if it's gone for good, in which case this one will eventually go rusty, because it's not, I know it's not a non-rust, whatever they are. I'm wondering if to tear at the bottom at an angle. Was it just a bit too, yeah, I'm definitely feeling I need the light a bit closer as well. So you just get one thing fixed. I'm able to move about now without knocking the, see if I can move it. Oh, sorry, that's making you dizzy. Come closer. It'll be the light that I'm crashing now, won't it? It's behind me now, that's the thing. Oh, that's as dark as it's gonna go. No. That's better. Yeah, it's better, but it's not perfect. Yeah, I am going to be in the shadow. Okay, so it is only a trial. Did I ink that? Why don't you want to stand up? Oh, something stuck on the bottom. It's going to be one of those videos, but yeah, it is a try it and see. Excuse me, bit dust in my throat now. Yeah, I definitely prefer that ripped. Yeah, perhaps on the bottom there. Okay, so yeah, I much prefer that piece now. I might reach for it now, whereas before, you know, it's been in that little grabs box a while and I've kept ignoring it, so it just wasn't right. Yeah, that's definitely better. Yeah, because it's only a pocket. It's not as if it's, ooh, just threw a bit of card on the floor, grabbed itself to my jumper. Yes, much prefer that now. So that can be in the done pile. Put these tickets away, otherwise I'll have more junk than I'm tidying up. That's it. Okay. Now these, what are these? No, there's a tag I started to make. These are all just little bits of card. Yeah, I have a feeling these were done when I was using up scrapbooking paper, and they've not been the colours, have they, for over the, like the Christmassy or the fall period, but they probably are now colours that are going to come into their own. Whoops, I caught it. These, I don't know. I think these were going to be like labels. Have labels on them. Yeah, Yeah, so maybe they need to just be recategorised. You know, because these are all like pretty card, all they really need is something on them, isn't it? And they're ready to go. But I don't know what. I don't know that they're going to be used up, as it were, in the use it up, but I am going to just pop them together on that, because we've got quite a lot going on. That is just a piece of scrap card. What that's doing in there, I don't know. I'll put that in with the scraps. Okay, so what happened to my piece of don't know. Oh, there's some more of those, look. You one as well, yeah. So you might see those in another use it up video, but not this one. Oh gosh, there's a lot of them. Yeah, definitely need using up, don't they? Scrap of paper. Right, I had on here, I don't know what I've done with it. Was that it? Yeah, that was it, wasn't it? I was going to cut it. A masterboard, that's what I was trying to say. What did I do with my chopper? And that is definitely, yeah, everything is going that way. So it's definitely got to be journal cards, hasn't it? How much does it measure? It measures just over 20. So yeah, about 10 centimetres, which is fine for a journal card. For my, pulled the corner off there. Yep, so it will be stitched, because I do like to stitch my journal cards. I do like to stitch my pieces that I make with collage. Yeah, so it needs stitching, and then it needs a centrepiece, and so does that one. Yeah, so you can't really call that done, Denise, can you? Shall we find a centrepiece and put it on? Because then all it needs is stitching. Oh, what about a bird? Maybe. What else have we got? Because this is a use it up box too. You've seen lots of this before. Raspberry. Raspberry. No. Oh, is that? I thought that was the piece of paper from Caroline. So what was the other piece that I had hold of? That. Maybe that wasn't from Caroline. Maybe I'm getting muddled up. Yes, I think the second one was from Caroline. Toadstool. Now that has got a wintry leaf. Sorry, that was a bang. Here, hasn't it? And it's got a toadstool behind it, actually. Yeah, I think that might be nice when it's stitched round. I feel the white here though. What about a stamp? Let's stamp some text on it. So I've got stays on, black stays on. I really need to be doing it onto something, don't I? Onto some scrap paper. What have I got here? Yeah, I think just that alone, tiny bit there, that alone just fills that in. You can see how wet it is. I need that to dry now before I rub my hands over it. Don't waft everything around, Denise. Did I touch it then? I very nearly did. Yeah, so this piece in my hand has been kicking around for a while as well, so yeah, we're definitely finishing the unfinished now. We're getting there. I'm going to consider, obviously I won't, do I want it further down there? I think I won't sew on camera, so I'll consider them done if they're in the sewing pile, because as soon as the sewing machine comes over onto my desk they will be stitched and put into stash. Right, where did I say? Further down, further up. Yeah, I mean it doesn't look like it's got a border, but once there's some stitching around that, that will be super. I wonder if to just put a little bit of a stamp on the back there just to make it look, and there must be some ink still left on it, which is the right way, that way. Let's just, oh, I thought there was some ink left. Yes, there is a bit. Yep, okay, we'll call it done. This one then, let me just ink around it because that might make all the difference to help me find something. Now, there was a rather lovely label in that box from Nanine, but let's just see if there's something in here first that I can use up. Yeah, I'm all over the place with where I should be. I think, yeah, I'm used to the camera being this way an awful lot. Love those butterflies. About one of them just down here where that piece of writing is, because I love this blue paper as well. Let's just try one, see if it lifts the whole thing. Yeah, definitely. You can see where it's been wet on the back and run. Yet it barely shows on the front. That's funny. But they are very strongly coloured papers, those, and they're from Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah. Yep, I like that. I'm just wondering if it needs a tiny label up top. Oh. So that's like a, well, it's not like, it is a Tracy label. Yeah, I'm thinking if I put that on there and then stitch round, or is that a bit bottom heavy, as it were? How about on there? Yeah, I'll go for it there. I'm just looking on my desk, there's a button fallen. Oh, it hasn't fallen. I was going to say it's fallen, it looks really nice where it is. It's not fallen, it's stuck on it. That's why it looks nice. Okay, it's another journal card there. Link the back again. What should I do on the back of this one? I think I'm out of ink on that stamp and I don't want to open it all up again. Let's stick something on it. I'm not even going to think about it, I'm just going to put it down Old Baker Street. And this is another Shabby Dabby Doodah label. Piece of embellishment from Tina, I can't remember, I think they were called street names, could be London street names, something like that. Yep, okay, lovely, that's another one done. That's 3 pieces done anyway, so we have got something finished. So move my embellishments out of the way. Yeah, so this is a pocket, it's very nearly done, it just needs a bit of something, doesn't it? What does it need? Yeah, it needs a bit of ink, of course. It needs some kind of an embellishment. We'll have a look again in the pot of things to use. A small bird would be nice because we've got birds there. But, so we've got a lot of green and we've got birds. Maybe a little bit of this lace on it would be nice actually. It's lovely, this lace. I'll be so upset when it's gone. It very nearly has. Yeah, definitely feeling a piece of that across there. And I'm gonna put it on with a bit of this art glitter. Just a little bit, because it's very light, fine lace. Don't know if you can see if the light's catching it, but it's got glitter in it. It is vintage lace, that. Oops, okay. It will stick eventually if I stop touching it. So maybe we just need something on this front card. What's that I've just seen? Ooh. Oh, it's a cute little bird here. Look, what about him? What do we think to him? He's a little sweetie, isn't he? Let's think him round, because he's got a rather large white aurora. Is that the word? Is that what you call white light round you? Aurora or aura? Aura maybe, I don't know. No, I have a feeling, or maybe the aurora is just the one around your head, you know, like you see in pictures of Mary and Jesus. Maybe. Yeah, you could do with a little word, couldn't you? Out come the drawers. Oh, that's a tiny, tiny one. Stay positive. Determined. Smile, limited edition. No. Oops. Love. Yeah, casting a shadow, aren't I? Very annoying. Field notes. Can you actually see? Daydream. That looks a nice one. It might be too big, but let's just cut it down and see. Okay guys, I hope you're all well and get some crafting in. It's the first time I've stopped to chat to you really, isn't it? Yeah. Are we too big? Maybe, maybe not. Let's try it and see. Yeah, so I had high hopes when I came on here of getting absolutely loads done. I think we'll put it on. It has got backing on it. I don't know if you can see it. It's very light, but it has got like a distressed, yeah, papery kind of look. Yeah, I think he'll just about fit on there. So, or this word will just about fit on there. Oh, he pokes out lovely, doesn't he? Needs something up here. Definitely needs something up there. So I am going to get this is a drawer of labels out, and then what about that? I know I pulled it out once, but don't pull me. Right, I need to take that leaf off. I think I'm having it. I quite like the way it pops out. Out there. Because when the card's in, you just see that. Yes. I'm going to put that one down without ink, and then I am going to ink around the actual piece. Just to let the border, the edges be obvious, stand out. Demarcate them. Oops. Move that lace or it'll end up on the floor. We need to go in a bit more than that. Come on. Oh dear. I might have to chop a bit of you off now. I forget with that pesky art glitter. Oh, why can't I leave it over the edge? I can. Yeah, that yellow's just lifted everything a little bit, hasn't it? And the bird's, oh, I squashed the corner now. And the bird's little red chest or face. Whoops. Yeah, that's all ready to go down now. Could put something on there, but we'll wait and see, you know, what the journal dictates that it goes in. Okay, so that's a few. How long have I been? Oh, not too bad. We're doing okay. Let's keep going then. Let's pull this big one out, because this is a journal. Like you were over there. I think I made it out of scraps, if I remember rightly, and I have a feeling it's going to need stitching. I feel I made it at the caravan. It is all done. Sorry, I'll give you a proper flip through. I feel that the pages and whatever are all done. I didn't intend embellishing the middle of it. Yeah, these are all pages that were in my scrapbook in the summer, scrap box in the summer, in the caravan. Oh, that's right, I had to stick something on there. Don't know if I pulled a hole or something in it and just stuck a bit of lace. I love this embossed paper. It's, yeah, lovely and distressed. Yeah, I'd forgotten how sweet that was actually. Cute. Timothy Twitter. Yeah, I think it was just the yeah, it needs some stitching or something. No, not there, it's here. Oh look, oh, forgot about this. Do you remember me making that? Shiny wallpaper envelope. Anything in you? No. Yeah, I think that's going to be one for the sewing machine. Maybe just need something on these. Let's have a look. Oh. Rose. Oh, there's a blue rose there. Might leave that out. Might. Ooh, might fit that in somewhere. Let's just have a little dig and see what we've got going on. Lots of birds. I feel are going to be too big. It's not really a bird journal, it's more, there's another tag, look, that needs finishing. Journal card, tag. No. Although they are in there. Yeah, it's a bit more vintagey and grungy, isn't it? This place is just full of tags waiting to go in. Let's have a look to be finished off. No, these just want backing. Gosh, so many tags waiting to be backed. No, I didn't find anything for in there. I'm wondering if it needs perhaps flowers, because this is very floral, isn't it? Didn't bring my flowers with me, no. Yeah, I'm thinking that might make a nice tuck if I back it onto something. Didn't I have some card or something there that, did I put it under here, that needed to go into stash? I had that. I did. So let's stick it on there so it can be yeah. Ooh. Like that, is it? Sorry about the bang there, I don't know. Sounded very loud for evening. It's very, very quiet out. Don't know if you can, I can hear the traffic on the motorway, which is quite a long way away. And that's obviously because there's no other noise going on. And here's me, my great big bang clatters on the table. Yeah, it's not going to be easy to cut around, is it? Oh, Denise, left yourself quite a task there. Obviously I need to let that dry before I cut around it. Okay, so that's going there as a tuck. This definitely needs stitching that way and that way. Yeah, there and there, I think, or perhaps just round there. So yeah, just a couple of flowers up there and that's done. So I'm going to put it in the stitch pile. Now this I have also been pulling out and putting back for a long time. It is just too big. I don't like it that way, and it's just too big for my journals that way, so I'm wondering if to make, obviously I've got that in the middle now. Let's cut it down and see, because it's never going to be used like that. Let's see if I can. Yeah, it was obviously the bottom of an envelope. See if I can chop either side of that thumb hole and see what we're left with, if it's any use to anybody. Okay. Yeah, so it's now either a corner, or I could glue that down and make it a very tiny pocket. Oops. Make nice corner tucks actually, wouldn't they? You know, in the corner of a page. I love the paper on that one. So doesn't matter which way up you go. I'll make you a bottom tuck and you a upward tuck that way, do I think? And what we're going to put on you. He's quite nice, isn't he? I hear an aeroplane or something. Let's just keep digging till we find something. Post office express delivery. There's these lovely butterflies again. And there's some more vintagey bits. The ticket, no, wrong colour. Floral. So that, or a butterfly, no, I quite like that actually. Okay, that was better. A bit speedier. Little bit speedier. Okay, so now they're going to be given a second chance. See if they're used now. Chosen. If I have the same thing in a couple of months' time when they're sitting here, I will have to think again about what I'm going to do with them. I will make a concerted effort to use them. I mean, I really like that now. It would be lovely with a bit of lace down the side, wouldn't it? But would it then be a tuck? What did I do with that lace? It was attached to me. I put it over here, now it's gone. Don't know, but there's a little black bit there. Will you be nice? Nicer on there actually. Let's get this little birdie on. Do I want to ink round him? No. Oh yeah, you're going to be an up tuck, aren't you? So let's put him on and see. It just echoes that black there that's going behind him. Ooh. Got a frilly canopy over your head. Oops. Yeah, it does just kind of echo that black. Keep inking my gluing my desk these days. Should put it over that side there because it's not quite big enough. Yeah, perhaps a little bit less so it doesn't look like it wasn't quite big enough, which is the truth, it wasn't. Yeah, that's better. Again, I'm just going to use a bit of this. There's a bit of grey showing there actually, so covers that up as well. It'll take a little while to glue, but it, you know, to dry, to stick, but it will. It will do it. Okay, that piece I've been looking at a long time. I'm really pleased. Really pleased to get that moved on into something. So a couple of nice little tiny pieces as well. What are you doing in there? You are not ready to be moved on yet. You're in the wrong box. There we go. Okay, is this ready to be cut out? And if it is, do I have any scissors? Well, that's a good question. Do I have any scissors? Only these. These are my well, fall back on scissors. They're okay. They're not my best. I don't know where this particular ticket's come from. I know I had a few, and I have a feeling it was I might be wrong, but I get the feeling it was a freebie from something, somewhere. So maybe from somebody's YouTube channel or Facebook page. But I couldn't possibly begin to tell you whose, I'm sorry. Oh, it was going inside that little journal, wasn't it? As a tuck. There's the rubbish. Just remembered I've seen some nice lace in there, ribbon in there that might go nice on here. Oh gosh. Yeah, I like that as a tuck. So what do we want down? Sort of half of that and all of that. Oh, Denise. Most of it will be tucked in the other bit anyway, won't it? Slightly off straight. and then something tucked in it like that. Oh, you see, I've moved the camera. I've been working right down here, haven't I? Wonder if you've been able to see. Just wondering if I had to put some paper in it when I close it, just in case. Or something else in here just caught my eye as well. This, which is a tiny scrap from some lace that came in Happy Mail from Justine, who is House of Mahalo. Yes, my new glue has come, but obviously I need to use up this this gloopy stuff. I do love the topper on this. I don't remember when I made it, a long time ago I think. Long time ago. I'm liking it. It's eclectic. I'm pretty sure Justine said this was well, not vintage, antique lace. I might be wrong. Certainly has the look of it, doesn't it? Yeah, and what caught my eye was this, which is a very similar colour. Be nice in there, wouldn't it? It'd be nice in there as a tie. Maybe it'd be nice on one of the tags in there. Right, let's see if we can find a tag to go in here. And do you know what? I'm thinking about these. Will ones fit in there? Too big. Yeah, they could be cut down though, couldn't they? It's just with them being sewing. And she's sewing on the front there, look. See, I'm off on a tangent now. Let's see. Excuse me. What did I do with my cutter? But that would be 4 things out of here and into something, wouldn't it? If we use all 4, so that should fit, I'm thinking. Yeah, so that's about the size. So thimble and needle. Yeah. And thread will cut down, but I'm not sure that other one will. Now these are also freebies, and I'm thinking there might be Artie Mays. Let's see if all 3 would go in there as like a... They would, wouldn't they? Not that one, I don't think, but... And they're very, very thick paper. I think if I just ink the back and nothing else, just keep them slim, all 3 could go in there as, you know, hidden journal spots, or they could be used in the journal elsewhere as ephemera, should somebody wish to do that. Should anybody ever own this journal, because it's been sat here for a long time. I don't know if anybody would be interested in having it. I certainly enjoyed getting it out again and having a look at it, so so it's brought me pleasure if it doesn't bring anybody else any. If that's all its service in life. Very what's the word? When you think deeply, it's completely gone. Philosophical, is it maybe? Very philosophical of me this evening. Maybe it's the time of night. We haven't had tea yet. That's the next job on the agenda, our evening meal. I know a lot of people think tea in England is like sandwiches, which it often is. Yeah, sandwiches and, you know, like high tea. But we haven't had a cooked meal, so we're having our cooked meal at tea today. Yeah, I think I will just leave them tucked in there because they're out of the way. Yeah, that one won't really cut down enough, so he's still in stash. Okay, back into the done pile. I keep taking it out of the done pile and doing something to it and put it back in the done pile again. Right, so I could really do with a piece of paper, couldn't I, to back all these onto. yeah, and then they could all go into the, I think I'm going to do it with that as well, I am. They can all go into stash. Oh, just about. Any more tags then? Sorry, I hope that hasn't been glaring on you. It doesn't surprise me if it has, but I apologise. What's this? Oh yeah, I remember doing this. This is an old one as well. It's got tags and things in it. This just wants, I was going to put a notebook in it somewhere. There, I think. Yeah, so that needs paper as well. So that needs paper. These need paper. I don't know that needs anything. A bit of ink, maybe a bit of lace or something on the top. Oh. Yeah, so it looks like it's on cereal packet, and I backed it. So, where's that lovely bit of green that I had? What about that in there? Oh, or in there. Oh, that's a nice one. It's obviously been tied in a bow at some point because you can see the creases in it. But I don't think I've had it on anything. Oops. Are you going to be big enough? Yes, I am. Are you? Don't know what I've done there, but I've got one a lot longer than the other. Come through a bit more. Come through. Thank you. Oops. Yeah, quite like that. Do I? Let's have a look. Is it big enough? Because it's a very, very big tag, that, isn't it, actually? Very big. Yeah, it's going in stash anyway. Don't dislike it. So this one needs a hole and something through it. That's back. That just needs... what do you need? Because it's got that flower in the background, it just needs something in the foreground. Really. Oh, got those little sweeties. No, not really. A bit too floral for those. Right, it's one of those in another colour. It would be nice with a pocket on the front. I had a feeling there was... oh, there's another tag. Oh, I must have used it somewhere. Oh, what are you? Oh, no, you're it. You are it. I thought it was a different colour to that. Don't think that's going to be as nice as that other one. Let's try it. I think the pocket's going the wrong way for me. The slant on it. And yeah, I'm not sure about the colours either. So it might be a no, but we'll try it and see. I'm working again where you can't see, aren't I? This video may end up not being shown. I don't know, you know. I'm going to fold the green one up and see what I think. Not sure. Maybe if you add some lace across the top. I think it's the way that that rose is suddenly cut in half that's not doing it for me. And then there's a different flower popping out behind it. Yeah, I think that's my issue. And that one completely pops, doesn't it? So, do I like... No, I like the tones, the muted tones definitely on this one better. And yes, I did just see that lace. This is like that lace that just keeps... it never comes to an end. One day it will, and then I'll be sad. Let's put it back on and see what we think, because it is vintage lace, but it's not grungy. It's shiny. Let me just piece of glue book and Now am I going to ruin this lace by just changing the colour a little bit, taking the white so the sparkle's still there. Yeah, but the lace isn't shiny bright white. Yeah, I think that might be better. Yeah, look, you can see the side that hasn't been inked as opposed to the side that has. Yeah, it's brought it down a lot. Okay, let's go for it, because we're using 2 pieces up again. Finishing 2 pieces, should I say, seeing as it's a finish it off kind of challenge. Yeah, that glue line will disappear. That's it. Did I ink this once? I can't remember. Looks like it has been. What do I think? Right over against that edge. Yeah, it's really growing on me actually. I think it's because I was looking for something different, something slightly different to what I've put down. I'll probably pick it up next time and really love it. Oops. Yeah, let's leave that showing. Shall I leave them both showing? Oh, it's that glitter, Denise, so hurry up. Oh, pushed it over that edge a bit too much now. That's it. Oh. Over you go, come on. Gosh, how to make it look hard. Yeah, I think I had this issue last time I filmed on an evening. I really like that piece now. Right, I definitely want to get these. Now I was obviously going to glue that down and put something in it, wasn't I? What? Oh, that's more tags there. I think those tags are just going to be a massive... I might have to stop the camera, stick them down and then show you them. Oh, now I quite like that on there. The colour is very clashy, isn't it? Yes. I think I might do that. I need some quick ones, don't I? I'm only halfway down this pile, to be fair. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to match some paper on there, but I don't think I will. I think I will just put that ticket on it. Oops. So it will go down as, it's a tag that I've made into a pocket. It will go down as a pocket. So the back will be stuck down on the page. So yeah, I don't need to... I really should have something on my table while I'm gluing. I think what I'm going to do after this one is I'm going to stop and find a piece of paper and stick all those on it, you know, backing paper, and then I'll come back on and carry on. I can check my camera angle then as well and see if I was way off. Like it. Yeah, I really like that one. Okay, so for now, just for now, we've done that one and we've done that one, which I like. Just put a bit of something in the top of that. Yeah, cut these and made them into sweet little things. Yeah, that lovely bird. These 2 journal cards and changed that pocket. Yeah, so we've got quite a bit done already. Right, so I'll yeah, turn the camera off here, go find some card or backing paper and stick that down. I will be with you in a short while. Okay then, so I'm back and yes, I haven't been a long time, but obviously the video went on for a long time, didn't it? It's nearly an hour, so I'm just going to show you what I've done, and the other half of the pile is going to have to wait until another video because yeah, I would say there's about half of it left there. Okay, so I will carry on and do that tomorrow, but when you'll see it, I don't really know for sure. Okay, so what did I do? So I put all these tags, like I said I was going to, onto backing paper. Yep, so they're all just ready for inking, and maybe a central piece, something, and they're done. Okay, so oh, these as well. Yeah, back them all. Every single piece that was there. So it took me 3 pages. So I glued them onto 3 pages. That wasn't done, was it? I also, what did I do with those 2? I stitched around these that we made. Yeah, and that's, I think you'll agree, changed them. Oops. I think you'll agree that's changed them completely, the look of them. I do hope that you saw, that wasn't off camera, the back of all these. I'll just shuffle through and show you. Yeah, so 3 sheets of paper there with all those backed on. Yeah, these you saw. That you saw. This I did quickly stitch into while I was waiting for that glue to dry. Just some pages to make a little journal, which is what I wanted to do, a little notebook rather. Yeah, everything else is still there. Put one of those tags in it. So that's now finished and can go in a journal or to a new home. And then with this, I did stitch around here, like I said I was going to. I put this little tag in here because it's got the rose on it. I just put a little bit of organza and hole reinforcer on it and nothing else. Yep, it is roses. And because I'd put that in the front, I wanted to put something in the back. I think I put a couple of things in here. Oh yeah, so I put that to, that needs a, kind of needs a tag, that, doesn't it? Hides that flower, but it's nice to see it when it comes out, isn't it? Yeah, that's going to need a, shall we do it now? Shall we do it now while we're thinking about it? Just a little hole reinforcer on it, and a hole, although I don't think I've got anything to put in it, so perhaps I won't be able to. It's finishing the unfinished, isn't it? I won't be able to finish it because I haven't got anything to put in the hole. Yep, so this is how I like to do it. I usually like that to dry, but put your hole reinforcer in first and then cut your hole out. Now 9 times out of 10 I get it in the right place. I won't say 100 or 10 because sometimes I don't. Yeah, just needs a little bit of, probably just a thin piece of lace in there. Can't think that I've got anything here at the moment. We need something not too thick, don't we? So yeah, put that one in there. I think I put another one in somewhere as well. I'm pretty sure I did because it had the, that's right, it was on the back of that Timothy Twitter page because it had Frederick Warne on it, which I wanted to keep. Yes, here. So I'll just put this little bird on here because I think he went with everything. Yeah, the other side of this is Timothy Twitter, and it's got copyright, and then it's got the Frederick Warne and Co. Limited. And Frederick Warne was Beatrix Potter's first fiance, who died before that, you know, she had a chance to marry him. So yeah. So that's now, I will call that done. Did I show you the back? Yeah, I stitched around the back as well, and it's got that in it. Okay, so I'm considering that finished as well. So yeah, I got quite a bit finished in according to my rules, shall we say. They're all finished, and you know, really these, oh dear, looks like I'm picking fussy cuts up when I turn the camera off. Yeah, these are all ready just to go into stash to be used. Okay, so yeah, I'm considering that quite a pile. Like I say, I've got another pile to go, so give me a thumbs up if you like the new camera angle. Obviously it's going to take me a while to get used to it, but I have to say it is much easier to work under. So yeah, I'm hoping things are going to be much better. Remember, it's a Facebook challenge, so I will put all the details in the description here. Go over to Tatty Treasure and Friends Facebook if you want to see what everybody else is producing, and or if you want to share what you're creating, what you're finishing off. Okay guys, sorry it's been so long. Have a lovely day, and join me tomorrow for what will be the planner. Yeah, the planner and the new signature for the Edith Holden cover. Okay guys, have a lovely night and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.